Hi guys, it's Miss Coffee, and this video is for the adults in the house. I have a couple of fun holiday suggestions for you because if you're anything like me, the holidays can be a very stressful time, and I'm also a perfectionist. I want my gifts that I give to be wrapped perfectly. I want the bow on them. I want nice handwriting, and sometimes kiddos want to be involved and they want to help with that and they get really excited, and I love that. I love the enthusiasm, and if you're one of those parents that let your kid help you, that is amazing. But I know plenty of parents or people, guardians, whoever, that are like, I'll wrap this one this time, maybe you can watch me or help me later or whatever, because you want it to look really good. And I know that that's important to some people, I included. I love wrapping gifts. So we have a gift wrapping station in class. I think that this is something really easy for parents to do at home as well, whether it's during the holidays or even after, because I know sometimes, wrapping paper can be kind of expensive and you don't want to just waste it. But if you have extra after the holidays, I think this is a really fun way to get a lot of really good skills out. It's really great fine motor, hand-eye coordination, creativity. They just feel like they're contributing and that they're helping, and I love that. And it's just a lot of fun. So you can do it a couple of different ways. I pre-cut some of the paper just because then the kiddos you can share, because in the class I'm gonna have a bunch of kids. So there's already some pre-cut options for them, but you can give them a whole roll. You can get some cheap wrapping paper at the Dollar Tree if you wanna do it that way, or whatever's left over, or cut them a couple strips of your really nice wrapping paper if you've got any extra. And then just let them wrap random stuff. It could be a box, so I have a bunch of boxes down here that I just, Amazon packages, or Target orders or whatever. I let them wrap those, but they can wrap their own toys or whatever's in your house, even silverware, spoons, whatever. So that's a great opportunity to let them use scissors and practice cutting. That's a great way we do that in class. They just cut the wrapping paper. It doesn't have to be straight because these aren't real gifts that they're giving away. It's just exposure to using scissors, which is fantastic. So some of the kids have already cut a little bit. You can see it's not straight, but they were cutting, and that's what's important, is just getting them some exposure and letting them get their hands on those scissors. Tape. Kids love tape. I don't know what it is about loving tape, and tape is another one of those things that's not cheap and you need it all the time. So it's like, why are you using so much tape? But this is a great opportunity for them to practice and just get to use tape. It's something that they don't get to play with a lot of times. So I think that this is a really great way to let them play with it while also it being meaningful to a specific task. It's not just giving them a roll of tape and saying, here you go play. It's a little more meaningful. So I have a bowl of tape. You can do different kinds. I just buy these from the Dollar Tree. They actually come in a 2-pack of Scotch tape. So you can get 2 whole rolls for $1. It's not bad. And then I also sometimes provide Scotch tape. But this is really nice. I just let them pull it off the whole roll. They don't get to play with tape very often. This is a great way to teach them sometimes. If your kiddo is a little older, teach them, small amounts. You can teach them to rip it off and to be careful, with the little spikes right there. This isn't a metal spike. I know, like real good Scotch tape, it has like a little metal edge. This isn't, it's just plastic, but just keeping them, oh, rip it this way, and that helps with their pincher grasp as well. So there's a lot of great things you can do with tape. I think that's a lot of fun, and the kids like it because it's kind of an adult toy. Kids don't really get to play with tape, so they really like that. Also from the Dollar Tree, we just do bows. They love putting bows on anything and everything. It automatically makes it a gift, and it's just a lot of fun. They really love the gift wrapping station, and it's really exciting too. If you're wrapping gifts for somebody, just give them some tape and some paper and let them wrap whatever. They feel involved and they're getting to do this with, their loved ones, and they're all excited for the holidays. And it's just really fun to watch them do that. And so going to the Dollar Tree is a great place to start because you can get wrapping paper, boxes, bows, tape, scissors, whatever you need for this, and it's pretty cheap. They really like the boxes as well. I always go to the Dollar Tree because it's cheap, because inevitably what's gonna happen is they're gonna poke holes through it. I don't know if you can see that, but there's a hole in this box, and if I was trying to give this gift to somebody, that would kind of drive me crazy because, like I said, I'm a perfectionist and I want it to look really good. I know, a perfectionist in preschool, goodness. But sometimes you, like me, just have to say, it's okay. It's just a box. It rips, it's cardboard, it's flimsy, it was $1. let them play with it. They really have a great time. They think it's so much fun. If they like making gifts, if you like, if you have kiddos that are really hands-on and they like making things, are really creative, I think a tool station is also really great. Some kiddos maybe don't give them the real hammers and nails and stuff, but if you have a kiddo that is really good at that and you don't think they're gonna hurt themselves or break something, go ahead and give them a real hammer and let them just hammer a nail in a random piece of wood. They would love that. It's great. Again, hand-eye coordination, motor planning. It's a lot of really good skills that they're gonna be getting from that, and they have a good time. They feel like they're making something, it's different, it's not what they get to play with all the time. We have oh goodness, toy tools. I know not everybody has this and has access to things like this, and that's okay. You don't always need, you know, the Black & Decker. They don't have to be name brand. You don't even have to have something that looks like a hammer. Use whatever you have in your house. If it is a spoon, say, you know, use this as a hammer. That's a really great imagination. It's a skill, pretending like something is something else. So if you don't have a real hammer, if you don't have a fake hammer, use whatever you have that you can hit something with. You know, it's just being imaginative and being creative. And I think that they really like that. They really love screwdrivers and power tools. It's like preschoolers and power tools, holy smokes. But they love it, so we've got a couple of fake drills and things that they like to do. And so we're like, oh, you're an elf, make some toys, and then we can wrap them. And so that's really fun. So this is something that you can do really any time of the year, but almost the whole month of December, letting them play with these kinds of materials and make toys and just really get excited for the holidays. Whatever holiday it is, it doesn't have to be Christmas. Any holiday that you celebrate, you can still make things for other people. If you don't want to gear it towards the holidays, you don't have to do that either. Just go ahead and say kindness. We're giving it away because we're kind. We're being generous, and teach them about giving. You can definitely do that. We focus on giving a lot in class, and you know, that is the spirit of this time of year, regardless of what you believe in or what holidays you celebrate, just giving. And so we like to do that in class. Make a toy, wrap a toy, and go give it to a friend. You know, they open it and they're all excited and surprised, and then we bring it back and start over. You don't actually have to give anything away. It's just that, you know, here you go, I made this for you, and the thank you, teaching them thank you and their manners and things like that. So it's just a really fun thing to do, and I just wanted to share because I know how much the kids really enjoy it, and they feel like little adults, and it's so cute listening to them when they do this. And so I hope you guys have a lot of fun with this. If you do it after the holidays because you just have a lot of extra stuff, that's great. If you go to the Dollar Tree and buy some of it, that's also great. One more thing before I get off of here. Having some markers or pens or whatever is really great. This is a nice way to get them to write. You can write letters to Santa. You can write holiday cards to your friends or family. You can even just writing their name. If you wrap a gift, write from so-and-so and have them practice writing their name. If they're not quite there yet, that's okay too. Have them write the first letter of their name, or you write their name in yellow highlighter or marker and have them trace it. Those are all really great skills, and they're gonna love it. It's so much fun. They really enjoy it. I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope that helps you a little more stress-free during the holidays, so they're not, you know, messing up the wrapping that you actually did. You know, they get to wrap their own gifts, and just have fun with it. Bye guys.